Right, record from now, but obviously it's still got the same screen that we started on. So yeah, so building, renewing your self-esteem for me, like I was just saying, I was involved in a domestic violent relationship, and it really knocked my self-esteem, my confidence, to a point where I was emotionally abused, mentally abused, physically abused, and I was made to feel like I wasn't good enough for anybody, I wasn't good enough to do anything, and I literally pretty much hit rock bottom nearly. And with my personal development, I find that it really has pushed me, and it's really increased my confidence as well. So like I say, if that's something that is an issue to you, then I think if you're doing this on a regular basis consistently for at least 30 minutes a day, you know, it really, really will help you. I've seen a massive difference in myself, and so has everybody around me too, and you guys probably have as well. Bear with me. Right, so how are we going to do our personal development? So we've got a choice of books. So for me, I've used Knowledge is King, Book of the Month Club. It's fantastic. You pay roughly no more than sort of £10-12 a month. They choose a book that they think is going to be paramount to you to build, you know, to building on yourself, and they send that out to you direct in the post. There's no postage fees, nothing like that. So you know you're saving on that each time as well. You've got your Kindles, your smartphones, your tablets. Now we've all got stores that we can all download books on as well. I'm personally not a fan, but obviously it's down to everybody else what they prefer. And if you're a bit old school and you want to go to the library and, you know, and get some books from there, you've got that option as well. Videos, YouTube, Periscope. I love Periscope. I must admit, I do love it. I follow people like Eric War, things like that, to sort of catch them, you know, as and when they're doing it, because it's great, you know, catching someone when they're live, talking about their experiences and, you know, this sort of thing. YouTube is great again because you can subscribe to certain people as well. So that's another thing. You can get reminders from them to let you know when new videos have been put up. Webinars, sort of a bit like this really. Dave O'Connor does a lot of webinars regarding mindset, which I do swear by. You can, if you look on his Facebook page, if you like his Facebook page and keep an eye out on there, he does put links up for webinars for you to log on. You know, there's no cost, nothing like that. You can log on and do that, and he's great as a mindset coach. He's absolutely fantastic. Eric Ward does the same. If you get onto Network Marketing Pro website and sign up as well for like your newsletters, I sometimes get links for webinars in there from him as well. Audiobooks, so again, if you don't want to just read off your phone, you can get them on your phones as well, where obviously it just plays out to you like a song in one respect. Same for your tablets, and yeah, CDs. You know, they're great CDs. I love them. Quotes on Facebook each day. Make sure you put in your inspirational and motivational quotes up. I really find that helps push me. I make sure that they link to. I make sure that I can relate to those quotes, so that again it pushes me for the day. So it's all about finding what works for you really, what is the best format for you and what you prefer. So where and when are you going to do your personal development? So obviously we can do it at home. That sort of speaks for itself, you know, when you're going to bed, things like that. If you work full time, anything like that, if you've got a chance on a lunch break, pop your earphones in, do a bit of personal development. Travelling to and from work again, earphones in your car. If you've got your audio books on a CD, whack the CD in your car radio, and listen to it while you're travelling. I must say the other half gets rather annoyed at me when I start doing that. But yeah, but the other thing that I know Rachel recommended to me, I think she put it in the boot camp group, about listening to them just before you go, like when you actually just go into sleep and putting it on, because now I remember, it's going back a bit, but I remember being at school and when you did your foreign languages, French, and you had to practice for your speaking exams, that they used to say to us to record what you had to say and then play it back to yourself while you're sleeping. And I found that really worked. It really helped make it sink in. So again, you know, that's my personal experience of what I do. So influential people in personal development, you will all find who you want to follow. It's all about finding who that person is or people are for you. So some of the names that I've picked out: Eric Ward, Dave O'Connor, Tim Big Al Schreiter is another love of mine. Tony Robbins, which I've come across being with Unique, being with you girls. That's another one for me. Jim Rohn, he's a great one to listen to on YouTube. Wes Linden, and Bob Proctor. Now, Bob Proctor, as you will all know anyway, is to do with the law of attraction and The Secret. Okay, he's fantastic to follow, fantastic to watch. I love him, especially when it comes to law of attraction, which this all links to as well. But I know Rachel's got an idea to do with law of attraction training of some form anyway, so I'll leave that, Rachel to sort out. So this is just a book that it's one I found in my cupboard today, actually. I think I borrowed it to Tracy, and it's, as you can see, it's called The Compound Effect, and it comes in book and audio book format. I got it in a pack where they both come together. It's written by Darren Hardy, the publisher of Success Magazine. Now, what I love about it is, as you can see, the picture on the right-hand side says worksheets. So what you could do is log on to thecompoundeffect.com, which I can give you that if you message me if you need it. I can give you that, it's not a problem. And as you work through the book, he'll set you these assessments to do. Now, I find these great to do, and I actually redo these every sort of few months. And it's great because you can as you can see, you can download them in English, Spanish, and French. So great, obviously, for Spanish ladies who are going to be coming on the team, things like that. It's going to be great. So for the gratitude assessment, you can print them off and fill them out. But it just brings home what you're actually grateful for. I could sit here and think I'm grateful for, 2 healthy children, a partner that loves me, but it really brings home to you, actually. There's a lot more to it than what you think. So I really would urge you to have a look at that if you get a chance, just to have even if you go on and just download it as a PDF file and just have a look through. Because again, this has worked wonders again for me. Just have a look. Who's on chat? Bob Proctor is the man. Just seen it, Rach. Yeah. Oh. So personal recommendations. So this is what I've done. So this is what I would recommend to you. But again, it's your choice. So I know, Rachel, you love Eric Ward GoPro. I would definitely recommend that you get that book or the audio book and you give it a read, give it a listen. His webinars and obviously Periscope as well. That man knows what he's talking about. It's as simple as that. You've got to have a listen. You've got to have a read. Dave O'Connor, the main one that stands out for me is How to Create the Mindset of a Network Marketing Champion. He actually sets out at the end of each chapter a little task for you to perform on that day. It's a chapter sort of per day. And I find that really works for me because it means I've got something that I have to go out and do. And I sort of feel if I don't go out and do it, I sort of feel like I've let myself down for the day. So it gives me that push to go and do that, to building myself. His Mind Shop workshops as well. Big Al, the 4 Colour Personalities book. This is great. Now, this is linked to the video that Brittany Kaplan did regarding the love languages and the videos that I think Rachel asked us to do. Now, that is just fantastic. It gives you an idea of the different personalities of people. So whether they're sort of like, a more bossy sort of person, things like that, more of a party person, whether they're, it really gives you the ideas of how you need to talk to those people, really. Points you in the right direction, and it's a really good book to have. Wes Linden, 79 Network Marketing Tips. Just bear with me. Just seen something crop up. No, it's gone. yeah, so 79 network marketing tips. Now, I wish I'd had this book at the very, very start. As a lot of you know, I was with Forever before I joined Unique. Now, when I read this book, well over a year into being with Forever, I sat there and I thought, oh my God, all the things he says not to do, I'd done. And pretty much most of us would agree that we'd done it as well. So it's really good at pointing you in the right direction before you make that mistake. So again, that's another good one for you to have a look at. Jim Rohn YouTube videos. I watched a couple of good ones the other day. I rewatched them the other day. I did post them in the Diva House group maybe a month ago, maybe, or at least a couple of weeks ago. Alan P's Questions Are the Answers. This one's good again because it's more about helping you ask the right questions to get the answers that you need, the answers that you want. So again, that's another one for you to follow up with. Jan Rua, Fire Up. Again, from the title of that book, Fire Up is a case of it really puts the fire in your belly. It really gets you going. So I like to reread that at least once a month, like at the end of the month, ready for the new month, because it really puts that fire back in my belly. So might be good for some of you as well. But yeah, I mean, personal development at the end of the day, it's all about building on you. And at the end of the day, you're not going to invest on anything better than yourself. I've invested, to be honest, I don't think I could even count how much I've spent in books. I've spent so much on books, and I've gone to mindset workshops as well. I've spent loads of money on them, and it's the best thing I've ever done. I'd rather spend that money on that than I would on a new pair of shoes or going, and getting a new handbag or whatever else, because for me, I need to work on me. My business won't grow unless I work on me, and it's showing that. So I'll take you all off of mute. You can all take yourselves off of mute, actually.
Done. Oh, bro, Fiona, thank you. That was really good. Message me that 79 tips one. I'm not actually familiar with that. I've never heard of that. So remind me of that. Send me a message and I'll have a look at that one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
I only learned actually the other week. He's one of the top leaders in Utility Warehouse.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
No, I've never heard of that. I'm not familiar with it at all. So
He does a lot of workshops with Dave O'Connor as well.
Right.
Who was the last person, Fiona?
Sorry?
Who was the last person?
Now you're asking. Hang on.
Jan someone.
Oh, Jan Rua. R-U-H-E.
Thank you.
Yeah, what I'll do is when I upload this into the group, is I'll put the list of the people in the box there anyway for you, and the website.
Brilliant.
All right. So, anybody else got any other questions? No. I hope everyone's been okay with it. Like I say, it was my first one, and
Oh, you did really well. It was really good.
thank you.
Yeah, thank